Awais, but my one-to-one student finally cleared PMP, and I'm saying finally with a full heart from UAE. He joined my program long back in 2023. So many stories I can tell about him. He started, he worked on it. He had family issues, he had property issues, he had job issues, he had this. I remember all of them, Awais. From the property, from the stock, from the investment, all that you have done in the last 2 3 years. But the most important thing is we are here and you are certified PMP. Avas, this is your journey. Share in a way that you want.
Yes, sir, it is a long journey. So before saying anything, I would like to thank you. And the most effective thing I would say the continuous follow-up. So without following up like the person like me, that I would not have, been able to complete it. Secondly, I would say that I am kind of in a student syndrome thing that when it was like you send me the message, OS, now you have to book it and you have to, appear in the exam because the course is going to change and then it will be again a big journey. So then I started, and again, here I would like to thank Mr. Fahad, who constantly he was following up me on the Zoom calls, and then Miss Sudha, Ma'am Sudha, she actually made a roadmap for me, which actually helped me. She was like, okay, now do this mock, then this complete roadmap she provided. And last but not least, my family. I would definitely say to my wife when it was like the exam dates for finalized. So my when I always doing my mocks and all the stuff. So my wife she was constantly okay. What are the marks? Okay, then what she always when I'm doing my breakfast, she is just having questions which I made wrong with me, and she used to ask me when we are going out with the family in the car. She was asking all these kind of question. So I would say that thanks to all of you, so that I've been today, I can say that I am a professional project manager.
You are a certified project management professional. And I'm so
Yes.
proud of you for that and the way you did it. Okay. So, how was the exam?
To be honest with you, exam was like I felt very easy. I did not feel very difficult. I don't know, maybe the pattern or the way you customize it for me. So in the real exam, I was like bit more kind of in the beginning. There was a definitely it's a panic situation. You're nervous or something. But when I saw very first question and later on, I was like more relaxed, and especially your techniques, how to attempt the questions, and the most effective thing that you have advised me at the very last night that I have to be very not in panic situation, just relax and do not look at the timer. Look at the if I have to spend some time on few questions, it will cover up on the next questions. But
Hmm.
I would say not. I did not get any long question. All questions were like 2 to 3 liners.
Hmm.
So that was I think I would say that I relaxed or like a bit kind of relief it was for me.
Mhm. Okay. How many drag and drop questions?
That was I got 7 drag and drop
And
questions.
were they easy? Were you familiar with them?
Yes, I was familiar with them. The most I would say it was on risk
Okay.
and mostly, and then there was a agile and predictive. They're about them. So they made 2 sections, and they were asking, okay, which the column A applies to which area. Is it from the agile or from the predictive plan? And we have to drag and drop.
Hmm.
and uh, then it was like more into the team situation with what are the in which phase teams are,
Hmm.
and mostly these seven came with these three areas.
Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, so if I ask you to spend daily like 4 hours, can you clear PMP in 1 month?
Like if you ask me, like student like me, I would say when it comes to when we are attempting the first especially 180 mocks, 4 hours are not enough. I would say at least 6 hours. Like for me, for few students it could be they are very good. Kind of especially their methodology could be they are very good in it. But for me, 4 hours were not enough. So last I would say 3 weeks I was giving around six 6 hours on average.
Hmm.
That was my.
Okay, why it took you 2.5 years to clear PMP?
I
Let
said
me,
student syndrome.
but I am very very open here. I'm not sharing people. No, he cleared in 1 week, 3 weeks. It took you 2.5 years to clear PM.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I would say that I'm all the certifications that I've cleared, even during PMP, I cleared one cybersecurity exam.
Hmm.
And when it is kind of when there's an exam date is booked, and when the personality of the person I am, when there is a cutout date,
Hmm.
I do not have any more time, then I will give full effort. So it's kind of again student syndrome, and it was before. Yeah, I would say that there was families and all those financial situations are there, which actually uh, made me kind of not in line and very distracted. So I was like more in kind of tensions.
Hmm.
So like it was that kind of situation which was dragging me. And but I would say that when the date was fixed, there was not much time enough, or I was not having with more time, so I had to do it. Then even I still remember that there was 180 mock I had to do, and on that day I was in office from till morning, from morning 9 o'clock to 11 p.m. I was in office.
Hmm.
Then I reached back home and I attempted 180 question and I slept after Fajr. So I because I knew that I don't have time. I have to do it.
Hmm.
So I would say that it was my kind of thing that when it was like a time that I have to do it. So
Hmm.
I had no other option but to
Hmm.
prepare myself.
So I'm gonna ask you a question that is one of the most interesting question. For last 2.5 years, how has been the follow-up with you?
I would say that it was the key point. I would say definitely, and especially what I think you customized for me when the two facilitators were after me. Like both, it was like Fahad was like, okay, give me your exam. What are you doing? Come to Zoom call, ma'am. So okay, have you done these things? Have you done these, mock? What are you? So it was like from both direction, I was getting bombarded with that I have to, give the information to them that what is my progress, where I'm standing right now.
Hmm.
So the follow up, definitely yes, and to for understanding, as you say, as you always say or always recommend to your students, RCA.
Hmm.
It is
Finally,
it
RCA.
is it is it is the
Finally you did
backbone.
RCA, huh? Huh?
It is the backbone. I would say it's the
So,
backbone,
so,
definitely.
so many discussion. We went into it. So many discussion about RCA. Shall I do? So now today, as a certified PMP, you agree that RCA is the backbone of the PMP.
It is a must. It is a must thing.
Hmm.
And also in RCA, what you also no, because when even I was attempt during the exam.
Hmm.
So each and every suggestion was clear in front of me.
Mm.
That's what Sir Amir advised, and that's how I am
You
I
know
am
that why,
able to look at
but you know why I am laughing, right?
it. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know.
Right? So many like discussion going into it, and yeah. So
So
this
many things, yeah.
so many discussion. I am forcing you to do RCA. Guys, I am telling you here, I forced him so many times to do RCA, and he said every single time it's useless. I don't want to do, etc., etc., etc. But I'm happy at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that we are working here, and he is saying that RCA is something that works for him, right?
Another important thing when you suggest the RC, you always say, guys, type it. So I know, like, uh, in the beginning, what I used to do, like, copy, paste. No, guys, this is like Sir said, type it. When you type it, you remember it.
When you type it, you remember it. Thank you very much for that. And let's say we are starting your journey today. You enrolled in the program today. What would you do differently? I know what I would do differently. I will book your exam. That I am doing right now with every single student. You have seen it. If you are old student, even a 2 month back, you need to take training again. I am here. That is my promise till you become PMP. I will coach you, but you need to book the exam. That I do. That's a lesson learned for me. I make you book the exam and then we work into that. That has worked miracles. Like the reason I had 28 PMP as of today in January and we had 883, 70% PMPs are because of this reason. We forced you to give the exam, right? Backed by follow up. Like it's not just giving booking the exam. You are attending the coaching call. You are giving the content. The coaches are working with you. Like Fahad is giving me on daily basis update. Yesterday, how long the conversation was. Fahad said me that I sent a drag and drop and this. You said no, I did not receive the video. I asked Fahad. He said no, I sent it. Then I sent you. Then you said like that is going back. The entire system is working into it. What would you do differently for you?
But here I would like to say that because I was getting the information or the things to do from Ma'am Sudha and Fahad. So sometimes like okay, this information came from Ma'am Sudha. Okay, this information came from Fahad. Sorry. So it was like okay, I have, and even what Fahad was I think he asked me, Awais, why you are not, giving me the feedback. So I was like, oh, I'm giving the all the feedback to Ma'am Sudha. So please also send it to me. Then it was like, I told him that there's a roadmap she has given me. Like I have to do essay 2, essay 4, elite, those all the questions mocks I have to attempt.
Hmm.
So I was like, and then what happened? Fat said, okay, do essay 3. So I said, okay. I attempted that mock. Ma'am Sudha said, I told you to do essay 2. Why did you do essay 3? Fat said to do essay 3. So I said, but she said, okay, that is done. Now do essay 2. Okay. So immediately went to essay 2. So it was like
Punching from both
when
sides.
punching from both sides. And to be honest with you, the student like me, it worked.
Hmm.
Like you just throw me into the in a sea and ask me, okay, now you have to swim. So I had no other choice but to do it. And then booking the exam, cut out.
Hmm.
I have to clear it.
Hmm. You have to clear it. Okay. Anything else that you can put into that context for people?
Yes, I definitely would say that clearing up the concept is very important.
Hmm.
Um, it happened to me. Perhaps um, it might also happens to other people. For example, um, the topics, for example, quality. So when the quality, scope, schedule, and requirements. So it was happening to me, and then the different diagrams, estimation techniques. So I was like mixing up techniques versus types. So that is very important, that the concept, conceptually you have to be very clear. And as you always, and to be honest with you, your lectures after RCA, I would say that's another point I would say. First, for example, you attempt one mock, you do RCA. Again, if you have time, list, again watch your lecture.
Okay.
You will understand more, you more clearly,
Mm,
you will understand lecture.
mm,
So that actually, on the 2 weeks ago, when I did, I was like confusing. There's a confusion between, on the topics of scope and estimations. I was like mixing up the things.
mm,
I again watched your video while I was driving to office. I just turned on your video, scope, schedule, cost.
mm,
And to be honest with you, that time your lecture was like clearing up all my confusions, and it helped me a lot. So
mm,
for the new students, I would also say, for example, they do one RC of any topic. Watch once, maybe on the fast forward, maybe, and again your lecture. It will
mm,
more clear their concept.
mm, mm. Thank you very much for that, Awais. Anything else that you can share with us that can help people preparing the exam?
The people who are preparing at the moment, drag and drop are questions. I found that they are potentially, maybe they have PMI are giving more drag and drop type questions.
Mm,
Formula, I didn't get any question. It was a small like SP and CPI one, like
mm,
that kind of question. But drag and drop is a must. So the video of drag and drop, which was you prepared, it is very important to watch it very clearly. And also the terminologies, because in PMI exam they use the synonyms.
mm,
They do not use the clear words. They use synonyms. So that is also an important thing
mm,
to the people that understand it.
mhm, mhm. Okay, okay, perfectly fine. Thank you very much. But first of all, I want you to make some question answers that we can use. Okay, we can use some question answers that will work. You know how we yesterday had marathon. Okay, and we will work into that. You know the mantra, each one teach one, and I will be using that. Thank you, but it has been a honor to work with you from a long time as a friend, as a coach, and finally we are able to do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for you, and definitely I would like again to thank Fahad and Mansood as well. So thanks to all of you that you have made my day, and
Thank you.
definitely it will be for future as well.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.